playing games, Wolf shows up.
I'm actually
Alright.
ready now.
Mhm.
Alright, so when we left off, you guys
Yeah.
had just convinced a majority of the council to support you in your decision to overthrow the Ghost Rock organization in Atlantis. Congratulations. You did better than I thought you would.
How did you think it would? Besides, not expecting them to go fishy into a fishing zone and get.
Okay, totally wasn't expecting that. I expected a full crash burn. You all get captured and or die. Yeah.
I mean,
Anyways,
most of us did.
so you guys did successfully convince the council to help you. Congratulations. What do you do now?
Well, we
the
started
name-
with releasing them, right? That's where we left off, was releasing the council.
You guys were discussing it. I do not believe it ever actually been stated that that's what you're going to do.
That
thought
is,
this
you
was
did state that that was your doing. You said we release. You said, why don't we start with the people in this room? And that's what we.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so the leaders of each of the organizations are freed. There's lots of dust everywhere because, the one for the dragon was a little bit big.
Oh, why am I so tired? And why do I find that amusing?
Because you're tired.
Don't logic me, woman.
I'll logic you all I want.
Guys.
You bring cruise missiles in.
I just saw the most glorious thing. A Ying walking on 3 lesion traps and dying.
Oh, that's happened. What was the dragon's name? Did he ever state it?
He was never stated.
The only name we know.
I'm gonna
is
nudge
the-
whoever's next to me and ask him if they know what the dragon's name is.
None of you know what the dragon's name is?
You're standing with us.
I'm
Nick Ferret.
confirming to make sure if that's what I'm saying. It's like nudging them. It's like, did he give a name or was I not just paying attention? What the fuck was that?
No one has his name.
I'm so tempted to say that I know his name and not give it. But I will refrain.
I had a question. I had a question for Dragon.
Oh dear lord. Please don't get us killed by questioning the dragon already.
Oh, what would this question be?
That jewel. On occasion when I looked at it, it caused my head to hurt. What was the deal with it?
I want you to think very carefully before you answer my question back to you. Are you sure you want to know?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh dear lord.
I'm just curious.
If it was doing what I believe it was doing, it was attempting to take over your soul and turn your body into the body of its owner.
What? Oh.
As you can see, this is why I'm relieving you of your possession of it.
So it would only happen because I was holding it, right? Or whenever I was looking at it, right? It ain't gonna still do that. No.
Oh, just you having it would eventually have caused it to happen.
Right. Thanks for taking it off my hands.
Not a problem.
Havoc just kind of gives Sam a little sympathy pat.
I would have died. I was.
And
die.
nothing of value was lost.
Someone smack her before I do, and trust me, I will.
I was saying that out of the game. Screw you, I was saying that out of the game.
I'm still gonna glare at you inside a game for different reasons.
What?
You know very well what.
No, I'm responding to her glare. That is completely on purpose.
I was just
Anyhow,
like, it'd be fun.
so what are your guys' plans for evicting the Ghostwalker organization from our lands?
Well,
First of all, we were hoping to actually be able to gather any information on the, if you have any, the internal layouts of the base proper.
I don't think they have that.
Not particularly. We can tell you of the entranceway, and that's about it.
Hmm.
No one
Where is
who's
where
attempted
is
to.
the entranceway?
Well, I'm getting to that.
My bad.
No one who's attempted to enter the base has come out. At least not the same. The entrance is just, it's a door on a highway. Like, you can walk right up to the entrance. But no one knows what goes on after you go inside.
Hmm.
That sounds wonderful. So
Is
do
this-
they never exit the base or anything to deal with you guys?
Oh, they do. They regularly have patrols come through and whatnot. Then they go in through the entrance, and that's all.
I got a question now. Anybody? Should we just? What do you recommend? Do you think we should just go ahead and start releasing people, just like we did y'all, or what?
How often do their patrols come through?
Every couple hours.
And how thorough are the patrols in their checking of whatever it is they...
Depends on how suspicious they are of something.
So it'd be best to actually do en masse releasing after patrol has already passed through. We have a few hours of leeway.
When was our last patrol?
Well, I don't know. I got called here to this random meeting. Before that, it was, I don't know, 2.5 hours ago?
Mm.
So it might be prudent to wait until the patrols are passed.
And in the meantime, we can discuss how exactly you want to go about this whole business.
It'd probably be better to do that.
Indeed.
But someone should still keep a lookout for them, just in case, or at least have somebody able to go come back, go out and come back.
Oh,
Plus, we
that
gotta.
shouldn't be an issue.
Did you you caught some of us already, like the ones you want that weren't,
Oh.
you know.
And
there
yeah,
before.
we should probably contact the rest of our...
That's what I was about to ask.
The other ones on the boat that came with you?
Yeah, those guys.
Okay.
Tell them that we're not all dead and captured and somehow achieved somewhat of our goal.
Alrighty.
Who am I talking to right now?
The dragon.
Got it.
He's
Oh,
kind
dear.
of the unofficial leader of the whole thing. Because, you know,
Oldest.
oldest by a fuck
Oldest,
ton.
wisest,
Senior.
most powerful.
It goes by seniority.
Literally a fucking dragon.
Literally a couple dozen millennia old.
It goes by seniority, man.
Clearly.
The way of life.
Except not really, but clearly.
I mean, yeah, if it went by seniority, I can think of that might.
No, he'd still be leader if it was seniority.
Really?
Anyway, yes?
I
Yes,
said
he's
some of
the oldest one on the council.
I swear some of the fourth seat could totally be old.
No. I mean, maybe people belonging, but not sentient members of the fourth seat.
Ah, fair enough.
Anyways, he says. God, words, they're difficult.
Even dragons have issues with language sometimes.
Yep. I mean, this is only his like 80th language that he's learned.
Human language so dull, so
So repetitive. One of our guards will escort one of your group down to explain the situation.
Right. Who wants to go ahead and do that?
Who wants to volunteer for a field trip?
I mean, I'll go if no one else will.
5,
I'll
4.
go.
All right. Hub has been voluntold.
But I volunteered. That's not how voluntoling works. Actually, speaking of voluntold, we voluntold Farrah to die first, by the way, Wolf. Just so you...
I see. Anyways, so Ferret, or not Ferret, God,
Hmm.
Hub, you're escorted back to the ships by one of the werewolf guardsmen. You get on the ship. What do you do?
Do what? This is one of the ships that...
You guys,
Oh, gosh.
yeah.
So this is... Wait, the light construct?
yes. I mean, it's a sub that's made to look like a ship.
So I'm on the ship.
You're on the sub.
With
That looks like a ship, yes.
everyone going like, what the heck happened?
Pretty much.
So don't ask me how, but the leaders of the, I guess,
City council.
yeah, basically the city council of the prison, as weird as that sounds, have agreed to help us stage a. And I just give him like this really dinky thumbs up, like.
They just
God,
kind of
why didn't I
look
go?
at you.
God, why didn't I go? This could.
Do we even want to know?
I really don't think so. It's.
God damn it! Why couldn't I? Why didn't I go? I should have.
And Charlotte just kind of shivers as if reliving very traumatic memories, which
Doing nothing.
multiple hours of cuddling.
The more you talk, the more they just look really confused.
Good. That's the point.
Eventually, they just kind of like shrug and say, "So what's our next move?"
Currently, we are in the process of planning with the leaders. And it might be prudent for us all to be there at the time. So I have been sent to fetch you all.
Got it. Well, I guess we'll go back with you. Yay. We're getting the band back together, boys.
The band's gonna make it. I swear.
Totally, Hub. Totally.
I was a light construct this whole time.
God damn.
That's why I can go true invisible.
I don't
I just
actually
don't
exist.
What?
You don't actually exist. You're just a figment of Balloon's imagination.
Oh God.
Balloon,
Balloon,
you
you Matt's hallucination this entire
Oh,
time.
no. Balloon has light manipulation, so he just unconsciously creates this light
Shut up.
construct of his delusion, so that all you can see it too.
Well, I'm like a what?
So and he doesn't know that he actually has wind manipulation as well. It's just completely subconscious.
God
If you look at me closely, you can see my mouth move trying to like voice Olivia.
God, this would
Not
be a
look that hard.
hilarious, hilarious
I feel like
character
I could put it
concept.
off. What would I need to roll in order to like do that? Just wondering.
No, you don't roll for that though. That's the.
No, I
Oh, no,
just want to
and
make
that's
this
the
into a
thing.
character.
I
Like,
know, right? It actually sounds like a really fun character concept.
Someone
now.
who's just completely delusional and is constantly making themselves an imaginary friend.
Sounds like Happy, for Christ's sake. That's what it sounds
And
like.
you know what else that would explain,
Yeah,
Hub?
it does.
What?
Your complete inability to deal damage in combat. Because you don't actually
It
exist.
makes sense.
When I shoot lightning at people, it's just harmless lightning. It's just psychological. And when I try
It's
to
just
punch
fending
people,
off.
it's purely psychological.
Mental attack! Mental attack!
God.
The sad thing is, I can't even dispute this theory anymore.
Actually, no, the best part is I had a character once that actually got bonuses whenever she hit people with their tail. It was great.
Oh, I think I remember this.
It
You
wasn't
said
like
it
a
was-
giant lizard tail. It was like a cat tail. So if I hit them with my cat tail, I got combat bonuses against them. For
So
no
like
say-
a better tail whip.
It's literally
for no
just tail
explainable
whip.
reason. Anyways, so you all head back to the council room.
Yep.
How are you heading back there, Hub?
Do we not have an escort?
Well, you have an escort. Are
Okay,
you
yeah,
walking
we
back?
should definitely. Wait.
Are you hiding? Are you sprinting? Are you frolicking? Are you sneaking?
How many does this group have?
Well, between the two groups, there's something like 9 people coming with you.
Yeah, so I think we definitely need to split that up a little bit,
Okay.
and try to avoid drawing suspicion. We're just some normal espers. You heard it.
Herder.
No, nobody have their neck exposed.
So basically, flip your collars.
So you guys are being careful. Got it. Just wanted to make sure. On your way
Everyone
through,
flip your collars.
you see some people, definitely human looking, walking down the street with some kind of rifle. Just kind of glancing around, looking at the scenery.
Act casual.
Act Casual has giant fucking minigun strapped to back.
No, they probably stripped you of that shit.
Yeah, I don't think I have my sniper rifle on me, but
Sniper rifles and miniguns are not the same thing.
I was more talking about like one of the other group. It's like
Oh no, none
Just-
of them have miniguns.
anything incriminating on them.
At least we hide it like reasonable beings.
You just gotta act natural. Gosh dang it, Balloon. I hate you. I hate it. That's terrible.
Make it to it even more.
Okay, either you guys are laughing way too hard at what he posted, or he posted something else that I can't see.
I deleted.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
did he
I'm just
really?
kidding. No.
We're laughing at you, Wolf.
What?
What?
Oh, he's laughing at me. Because I gave a
Why?
perfectly valid suggestion, and she's apparently disapproving of it.
It's bullshit suggestion.
What suggestion?
Don't worry about it.
Anyways, so you all make it
I
back
am
to the council chambers, nice and fine, safe, sound.
Sounds like so. Looks like the last patrol just came.
Stop it, Balloon.
Oh no, the anime club commercial.
Okay, just ignore Charlotte relaying pertinent
No,
information.
I've heard
to the
you. I
group.
was thinking of a way to respond. I was like, okay,
So then,
how many of them?
How many were there, Wolf?
10.
10.
Where they going?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
English.
7, 8.
Glaring.
Geo.
Ah, is it Kyuju? I can't get 9, 10. Sorry.
Disappointment.
I am also disappointed.
Fair. I feel like you're disappointed for different reasons than Wolf.
No, I'm very disappointed because it's very easy to figure that out.
No, he's disappointed for different reasons than I am.
Figure what? How to say 9 and 10 in Japanese?
Yep.
Anyways, so you guys are back in the council room. Everyone's there. Yay.
And you already there are 10 of them there. So you came from the docks, right?
Yes. So I don't know their patrol route, but at the very least they're out there right now.
Hmm.
And then we don't know what the entrance is like.
You said it was just you guys said it was just a door, right?
That's all we've been able to figure out.
Hmm.
If you look through the door, there's a hallway.
Well, that's reassuring.
And no one who has ever gone in has ever come out this.
Correct.
That's not ominous at all.
is that the only door?
Yes.
Besides the internal teleporter.
Maybe. Who knows? Evidently, though, if it's just a hallway, always usually leads somewhere. Just depends on
And
where.
this is a never-ending hallway.
Well, aren't you the pessimist?
Well, we ain't gonna find out nothing if we don't go there. But at the same time, can't really afford to just go in there blind. We gotta know at least where it leads. If on the other end of it, just the hall of guards, or if it's.
I think what we should be asking though currently is what are the combat capabilities of the races that have asked to support, offer
Say that again.
the combat abilities of the houses and the seats and their subject.
Well, the dragons are dragons.
Well, yeah.
But much of their non-physical combat is reliant on being able to manipulate magic in some form or another. So without having their
Pretty
inhibitors
much all
taken
it
off,
is.
it's mainly just brute strength, which has its own merits, but is also easily counterable. Similarly, the werewolves are almost entirely physical.
They just
Oh no.
boost their physical when they transform.
Correct. Vampires are less physically inclined than the werewolves, but make up for it with better magic abilities and ability to become mages. The Espers, no offense to them, are obviously less physically inclined of all of the seeds, and are useless without their abilities.
I am. Oh wait.
Yes.
Question. Lady said something before about ley lines, how that affects things. Is that also a factor here? In terms of magics? that get in the way of y'all? Anybody here?
I presume a fortress that was built with a giant magic bubble to keep out water is built on like.
Your short friend is correct.
Mm.
The city of Atlantis was built on a confluence of ley lines.
So y'all don't have an issue with mana.
The issue is only that the inhibitors, which we can now deal with.
Alright. Just trying to
And
think.
what's the population that we're looking at for the seats that have decided to support?
Well, we don't want to use them. We don't want to use everybody, at least until we make sure that we can actually get them in for the first place.
I mean, okay. Worst case scenario, I'm pretty sure we would have the ability to evacuate out the.
Yeah, with our 3 subs.
Okay. How many magical abilities here would assist us from escaping from the bottom of? Oh, actually, crap. Never mind.
Yeah, you see
The airlock is
problem,
being guarded by the. The airlock would be guarded by the what? The 4th seat, the 5th seat.
Mm. So yeah, we don't got that kind of thing on our.
The
We don't wanna piss
Aquarians,
them
the
off.
nature spirits,
4th.
4th seat.
Yeah,
Which we could probably brute force our way through
not the smart thing to do.
if we really needed to. I mean, we're fighting for freedom here, you know. It's kind of.
Yeah, but that defeats the whole point of us coming down here in the first place. We make more enemies of someone who said they weren't gonna help or help either side. Then it's
At the
just gonna
same
make shit
time,
worse.
we free four magical rings.
Didn't you hear what you got pissed off about us for?
What about killing the magical races who were trying to?
Sure, whole point was the fact that that humanity was trying to fuck up shit. We don't want to make a mistake that we make the same mistakes, don't we?
This is fair.
So there you go. The last thing you want to do is fuck over somebody else just trying to save your own skin. That ain't gonna work. You brute force it, you're just making the distrust even worse and make everybody here more cautious of us. And that's also what we don't want. So in the same vein, we don't want to throw bodies at this shit until we know what we're up against. As far as we know, we don't know shit beyond that door. The only way to find out what's beyond that door is to go through it and see what's there. We ain't gonna try to force our way in there until we know what at least is on the other side, right? Once we know what we're up against, then we can actually make better plans.
So you're suggesting a scouting party?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
yeah. It'd probably be better just to send like a really small group, probably either before or right after the scout party goes, that patrol goes through. Because at least there's going to be a lag or maybe something. I don't know how this shit works either. So, and I don't know how thorough they will be either. So they don't know if we got someone guarding the gate until the patrol gets back or not. Question is, who's gonna fucking go?
What, to investigate the door?
Maybe check the hallway. Yeah.
I'll go.
Whoever can turn invisible
I
should.
mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be us either. If any of the other races who feel more inclined towards this kind of mission want to.
Mm-hmm.
One of the vampires steps forward, says, "I'll try." It's been a long time since I had any sort of exercise.
Alright, well.
I don't like the way he said that. Concerned.
Which one? Where's the teleporter?
It's inside the base somewhere. However, we don't know the exact location.
I'm actually asking, like, where's the teleporter at that teleported me before?
She
Oh,
raises her
back up.
hand up.
You can get if things get heavy. I think, and you can. You don't
Barrett,
have to. Hang on, man. Just let me talk for a second, Hub. You don't have to go if you don't want to, but I'd say you go just because you can get anybody. You can teleport people out of a jam in case shit gets real. Maybe you don't have to if you don't want to, though.
weren't we informed that the base was sealed against teleportation?
No. I didn't hear
Yes.
that. I have not heard that, Hub. And until I get told otherwise, now I'd rather.
Wolf.
Yes, the outer walls of the base were sealed against teleportation across them.
Hmm.
So it's
She doesn't
theoretically
have to
possible
go.
that the door is also sealed against teleportation.
It's not so much inside. It's not so much being inside. I say that as in like being on the outskirts by the door, keeping watch. Is what
But
I'm
if
thinking.
the outside's sealed, the inside might be sealed too.
Hmm.
He's saying that she could get out of there herself if things go hairy. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, what I'm saying is if we got if we got at least a small group, at least probably about 4 or 5 people, if she goes, she can at least cover a great deal of distance once you hit the door in case shit starts running. It comes chasing you out through the door. So if you make it, she can get you for she can further the gap of distance between you and whoever's after it. That's what I'm saying. If she can't use her teleportation inside the place, but she has the ability to use it outside the door, that's still a good chunk of distance that can be covered in an instant. That's my suggestion. At least that way they won't be able to figure out where exactly we went. At least not immediately. They might figure it out eventually, but
I think I get what you're saying. Maybe.
and relay it to me what you think.
She's the last ditch resort of if we manage to make it out the door, we can get out.
How many people can she carry, though, when teleport? One. So one person. So Shock.
Her plus the vampire, and then if I go, I can get myself out, assuming it's not sealed against teleport.
Is the vampire? What's your name? What's your name, homie? Talking to
Not
vampire.
worthy of the likes of you.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right, whatever you say, Vamp. Can you teleport, or at least get the distance out if need be?
I can take care of myself.
All right, cool. All right, so if she
So
goes,
Strike team of 3.
I think Kay was saying she was gonna go as well.
She did.
So in that case, that way we have
So teleporter to get K out, he gets out, and I can get myself.
yeah, that's it.
Any other volunteers?
There are
Granted,
none.
granted, I don't know if the
I figured.
teleporter is
I didn't
against
want
it or
to
not.
assume.
Is she actually willing?
She had to leave for a minute, so
No, I'm talking to the. I'm saying the teleporter.
Teleporter.
she kind of shrugs and says, "Eh." Part of the reason I'm here is for some exciting times. Be ashamed to turn down one when it comes across, or when the
It's the
opportunity
best
comes up.
plan that your team has shown me so far.
I like that answer though. All right, well, there we go.
I'm back.
Welcome back. All right, so it's you. All right, so it's K, Hub, the vampire, and the other teleporter as the scouting party. What about the what what else what can the rest of us do while we wait for them to get back to us? And then we can
start building up a force of freed people.
Leave the key behind.
Duh.
who are you giving it to?
Give to the older Havoc.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You sound so defeated.
She sounds tired. Anyways, alrighty then. So what kind of timing were you guys looking for in terms of trying out this whole scouting plan?
I think that's when one was returning into the base.
So you guys are going to kind of like rush towards the door now, wait for someone to be going in, and then go in yourselves?
Yeah, kind of basically. Kind of tail them in or something.
Oh shit! Before, oh fuck, they already left, didn't they?
No,
No,
we
they're still
haven't.
there. They're getting ready to.
Okay, real quick, we need this. We need communication now.
Well, we'll have communication amongst ourselves, but
Something to get back to us in case shit gets bad, in case they start mobilizing or moving out some motherfuckers after us.
you could
One
set
of the
up
other
a-
teams just holds up a like headset and says, "You guys don't have these."
No.
They.
She pulls off hers and
weren't
tosses it
invested.
to the other teleporter and says, "Here, now you have communications with us."
Good looking out. I'm gonna go back to the sub and actually see if we got some more. And check there.
I'm gonna follow Sammy.
Poop.
Oh no, where's the manga that had like the tabbed in that made me?
Oh, now I want to find the manga that has the nipple guns.
Oh, I remember
It's
that. I
such
a
just said I
stupid
didn't bookmark
manga.
that.
Oh no, where's the anime scene about the guy chasing little girls? He taps the guy's nipple and then a missile comes out and blows up something.
I don't even know. But no, it's a great
Uh,
manga. There's a polar bear suplexing people.
Nice.
It's great.
Anyway,
When did
So
I have this bookmark?
yeah, so assuming
So-
no objections from any of the other teams on our tactical engine.
They're like, well, this is probably the best plan we can figure out.
For once, we have a semi-decent looking plan. Actually, no, all our plans are semi-decent on paper until you actually look at the paper and realize it's a week old toilet paper that's been shed upon, and then you're like, well,
I mean,
Oh.
you'd be surprised. So me and Layla go to the sub.
you can't
back
even
to-
refute it, can you, Angel? You can't even refute it.
No.
So while me and Layla go to the sub to check to see if we can get some more headsets.
You mean Lenore?
No, Layla.
No. Ayla. Lenore's going in.
Kinky.
Shut up.
Angel, I guess, is in charge of shackle release.
I guess.
Yeah.
Balloon, what are you doing? Are you gonna hop with us, or me and Layla, or are you gonna help Angel?
I end up going with Angel because I haven't seen no failure rate with so far. It's you. I'll keep going.
Let's see how long this non-fail
Oh,
train
God.
lasts.
You're asking for trouble now.
Make it double.
What was that?
That's hilarious.
Guys,
That's hilarious.
what was that?
Nothing. Settling some discrepancies in their twin link. Giving it
It's
an
only
even
a
odd
rank
decision.
of. Oh no.
What?
There was some disagreement on whether or not certain
No,
sensations would be passed along through the twin link.
Oh.
They failed.
No.
Okay, in her cat form right now.
Okay, not to just.
And they're meowing, saying no at the same
No,
time.
right?
I'm wondering how. What?
I'm
This
not
is
the only one hearing.
hilarious.
It's. I don't know.
I don't. Guys.
I'm struggling to like work this fucking Rubik's cube, and you just hear meowing. I'm like,
Hang on, I have to set my door before I wake my dad up.
why is there a fucking stray cat in my house?
Lincoln, I don't remember raising you this way.
Anyways, now that that's settled, um,
I hope you're proud of yourself.
I am. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm so terrified now.
You should be. Anyways, so
Oh God, yes, Tom should be terrified.
The only
because they're the ones
safe
with
on the
something
balloon
active to
and have
do.
it.
Infiltration team. So Hub and K. You guys have made it to the door. You are outside the door. What do you do?
What's the
I
area
believe-
surrounding the door?
I mean, there's a big wall that it's kind of set into, because you know, walls are important. And it's a sloped hill leading up to it. There's a couple of buildings nearby, but nothing that looks dwelled in. No one wants to live by the door.
What state of repair are these buildings?
I mean, they look perfectly fine. They just clearly no one lives in them.
How close is the closest building to the door?
I mean, how close do you want to be?
Okay.
Between
So-
the three of you, I think you have 3 different rifles, 2 of them for high range combat. So,
No, I was just like in general. So like, I thought the plan was to try to rush the door.
well, that's what I'm
So
saying. You're as close to
plan
the door
was-
as you want to be.
Oh, okay.
The plan was to go in with another team when another of the returning scouts was going in. Whether through stealth or other means was undecided.
Mistake
our-
number one.
Best bet would be stealth.
Yeah, I figured.
Okey-doke.
So it's me, Hub, and the other teleporter, right?
And the
You
vampire.
hug the other teleporter and a vampire.
Can the vampire go like invisible to an extent?
Yes.
So the only other person that can't do some sort of visibility is the other teleporter.
Yes.
I think we have more than enough between us to cover for her.
Yeah. We can
I just
still
realized
share,
something.
What?
but
So while you're all discussing this, the teleporter kind of pipes up that it might not be a good idea to try and use abilities around her.
why?
Well, so my guns. They're special.
And
Elaborate.
right.
They may or may not steal mana from people who use abilities.
And you're telling us this now?
Well, I didn't know you were trying to go invisible. I mean, you do have sniper rifles. I thought you were just gonna, sit far away and shoot people. I didn't know this.
We're trying to
Stop
infiltrate
yelling
this
at me.
I'm not.
Try
I'm sorry.
to, and you guys have
I'm
long
sorry.
distance rifles. Wait, what is this?
So, how far away exact?
15 or 20 feet.
Yeah, you can teleport.
Because I've had practice figuring out how to use my abilities without the guns eating them.
How do you do that?
I feel like after this, we have some training sessions in order.
I totally
Agreed.
forgot about this until just now.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
She's like,
perfect.
I'll-
That's like
I'll just teleport over to the other side of the road, okay? Just kind of quietly poofs away.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wait, hold on. Oh crap! That means we can't do a telepathic link to her.
I'm
And
pretty
I
sure
don't.
if
Doesn't she have
Doesn't she have the
headset?
communicator?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
what?
Yes, she does.
She has the what?
The headset.
God fucking
Commu-
damn it!
Can I in like a telepathic message to be like, can we have the headset, please?
You could try. You'll need at least 4 successes.
why don't you just gesture her over to come back and give you the.
No.
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 Hold up, where's the...
You
uh,
feel
Can she
your
see?
you feel your telepathic mind tentacle thingy goes reaching for her, and then it just goes numb and vanishes.
tentacle thingy? What
Can
is
she,
it?
like,
Have the
still see
avatar?
us?
No, she
Like in-
teleported into another building
Gosh dang it!
and is currently laying down crying because she didn't realize that your guys' plan was to go invisible. All that had been mentioned was teleportation.
I thought we said.
You made her feel
No.
useless.
Stealth
Wow,
doesn't
good job, Kay.
necessarily mean invisibility, Kay. You can be sneaky without turning invisible. That's what she thought you guys were talking about. At no point did anyone ever say anything. No. Nope.
Oh,
No.
oh,
God.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay.
oh,
Okay.
Good night.
okay. Okay.
So instead of,
Here's where we see Mercy.
getting a telepathic link set up with the other teleporter across the road, you instead make a one-way link with the
Vampire?
vampire and just get this undeniable surge of bloodlust
Yeah, that's what I figured. We shouldn't add him in.
and
Alright.
rage.
So,
Fun.
Shut the link down.
so what kind of door are we looking at here?
Just a normal looking wooden door. Little door handle. It's only 6
Seemingly
feet,
innocent.
7 feet tall.
Seemingly innocent.
It looks pretty
Gosh.
innocent. Yep.
I feel like this is now a terrible idea, but it's too late now.
We have passed the point of no return. Well, not
No,
yet.
you haven't.
Oh, we
That's,
haven't?
I was gonna say that's when we walk through the door.
Well, you guys contemplate your further choices in life that are probably going to be bad choices. Those of you that were unlocking the inhibitors, I think Angel was in charge of that.
Angel and balloon.
Yep.
What kind of methodology were you going here? Were you just showing as many people as possible as fast as possible, trying to do it a little bit inconspicuously?
I mean, the patrol.
Hasn't returned to the base yet, so.
About as inconspicuously as possible, probably.
Okay. Just so I have an idea of how fast or slow it would have gone for you guys to keep unlocking. Ferret, Layla, on your guys' little field trip to a submarine all by yourselves, what were you doing again?
They're looking from our headsets on the communications network.
That's right.
Yeah,
Even or odd?
odd.
If it comes up even.
Hey.
Yes, you find some.
Oh
Really?
shit!
Really?
How many?
Now it
How
goes
many?
on?
How many?
That many.
Oh,
Oh,
Man,
Nice.
So why the fuck did
See,
no one tell us
if
that
that's
these were
how I'm going to be rolling, I am really excited for tonight.
no, 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 no.
I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna pass.
So, it's probably safe to assume that this door is sealed by teleportation, but they can open it from the inside.
Well, they said they'd be able to open it from the outside. They said the hallway.
Yeah, so you can just open it from the outside, can't you? Just door, essentially.
Are you going to
See,
walk up to
lock.
it and try to just open the door?
I'm not going to. I'm
Just
trying to
to-
think back to the information.
Okay.
That they said that they had sent people in before or something.
Yes, yes, they had.
So,
The door in theory can be open from the outside.
man, if only we communicate. What?
Balloon.
Balloon.
What?
Just saying open sesame to the door doesn't work either. Okay.
I mean, you haven't tried caressing, so.
We are
Make it
not
blush.
subduing the door. I've been in a game where the person stewed a piece of wood. I would know.
Remember the game when the doors didn't
Okay.
exist?
I think we need to work on your pronunciation of seduce.
I'm tired. Okay.
There is no B in seduce.
We are not here to talk about my English. We're here to talk about game.
What if your English is?
You gotta make the door blush.
What is this?
Anyways, so you guys are just kind of sitting outside the door as you try and figure out a plan.
Well,
I think we should
we're
move
hiding
to
in
one
a-
of the buildings.
Yeah, we're hiding in one of the buildings.
Eventually you hear a troop of patrolmen come marching back.
Well,
Here's
this
our
is the time
chance
to
to-
sneak in.
Yeah.
see
Here's
them
our
open
chance to
the
sneak
door.
in. Miss.
Do or die.
It's not what I meant to do. All right.
Alright.
Willpower first. Wolf,
That's 3.
for dummy check.
Yes. Okay.
And
That's a lot of
Roll.
successes.
try to
Dex
sneak
and-
in the door with.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Candy needs to roll Dex and Stealth because she's not a plebeian. She's a plebeian without true invisibility.
6, 7.
How many points of dummy check do you have?
2, 3, 4, 5,
3.
6, 7. Yes, that is 7.
Where are
So
you
quick
getting?
roll.
Oh, cause she has Dex modifier.
Okay. Did you guys tell the teleporter what you were planning on doing?
I mean, she just...
Yeah.
Because from her
yes.
view, you all just kind of vanished.
I mean, we said that we'd be going in invisibly, so and then she didn't.
That's why she left.
I mean, do we know where she is?
Oh, body's broken.
I
And
broke
is she
it.
like looking at us?
She was.
Okay,
I
then
thought she was
before
in a different building.
then before we go in, I'm going to be signaling that we're gonna
Okay.
While
like
it was-
10 signals or something.
That you guys are going in.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Bot's broken, so I can't roll apparently.
No.
There we go.
Damn it.
Alrighty. You see her kind of blinking along the rooftops. Staying low and approaching the door. What do you all do?
Oh, we're going after the troop.
So sneak
Alright.
in right behind them.
As the troop gets up to the door, you see them just kind of reach out, grab the doorknob, turn it, and open the door. Going now.
Yeah, like before they cause it's a pretty narrow door, so it's hard to sneak in when they're walking.
And
Like,
you know, as they're trying to shut the door
heads to the doors.
themselves.
Yeah, so you gotta slip in amongst them, or it's weird because you're invisible. It's weird.
Unless we slip in as they're opening the door. So like as soon as there's a crack big enough for us to slip through.
That's actually probably the best time to do it.
Okay, that's what you guys are doing.
Yes.
Yes.
Dex and athletics.
God.
Oh Lord.
Those are some beautiful rolls. You both managed
Okay.
to slip in through the door in front of them.
And then get out of their way.
As soon
About
as you
the
step in the
vampire.
door, give me a perception check. Straight
Oh,
perception,
no.
no bonuses.
1. There's still 1.
Alright.
Oh no.
That was too many dice, but whatever. You step through the door and you get this falling sensation. And when it's over, you are standing in darkness. The teleporter is right next to you.
Do we hear anything, or is it just darkness?
Give me a perception for hearing. If you want to attempt to hear something.
Ooh. You hear me?
You faintly hear the sound of
Beep, beep.
moving air in the distance in front of you.
Moving air how? Like a cave entrance or like soft breathing of a large creature?
You can't tell. It's pretty echoey in here.
It's too dark. I can't hear anything.
Or, no, I can't hear without my glasses on.
God damn,
Gosh.
Velma.
I can't be seen with the darkness.
Anyhow, you guys are standing in darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What do you do?
My first instinct is survey the scene, but there's no scene to be surveyed. But at the same time, I feel like making a light here is to our disadvantage.
Yeah.
Give me another
Well, how would
perception
we
check.
even-
Visual.
Excuse me.
5 out of
Alrighty.
10.
You guys see off in the distance a glim flickering light just kind of pop into existence. And then another one. And then another
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Now I feel like we're in a deep sea, thing where they make the light to
God.
lure you.
Oh God, no.
No, they're very like regular, like one on one side and then another on
So
the
We
other.
are safe
like
in
torches
Bossing
around an
Say.
arena lighting.
Like torches down a pillared walkway, yes. And they're slowly coming towards you.
I'm not sure how to feel about that.
What
So
do you
It's like
Start
half
walking.
point terrified, half points like morbid.
What do you do?
It's like it's just like lighting up, but I don't know.
Is it? We slowly start going towards the light.
The light's coming towards us.
Don't go towards the light.
Don't go
Don't
to the
go
light at the end
into
of the
the
tunnel.
light.
Don't go to the light, Kay. It will have bad repercussions.
I'll go to the dark side. It has cookies. No.
How is what's is vampire with us?
Yes. He just kind of slid out of the darkness behind you.
Does he have like night sight?
Yeah, but not that much night sight. This is a big room. I don't think you understand. When I say far off in the distance, I mean far off in the distance. You see this little orange speck.
So it's just at the sight horizon.
Yeah. Flames are still approaching.
I'm not sure what to do because it's dark, so we can't see what's going on. So we need the light, but the light at the same time is.
It's terrifying.
Anyway. God, why? Before the light is just a beam of fire being shot directly at us.
This would be a very slow beam of fire. Which would be amusing. It's not a fast beam
But also
of fire.
very
it's
potent
slow.
and long. It's like playing Snake.
Just a wall of fire approaching.
No,
I
not
mean,
a wall.
they're
A
little-
snake, and it only moves on the pattern of the tiles.
Oh god.
Like
Anyways,
And every time someone
the
gets
fire
immolated by
it
it,
works on a wall.
they're slowly getting, the flames are getting closer to you guys. The torches are lighting up closer and closer. You're actually able to see some details around the torches now of, columns stretching up to the ceiling.
How high is the ceiling?
Oh no, you can't see it.
okay, then it's not stretching up to the ceiling. Then
Fine,
It's just
stretching up into
stretching up into
darkness.
the inky black.
Yes. So you know Lord of the Rings, the first one.
Mines
Yes.
of Moria. or
So you
whatever.
know that giant hall that they run through?
Yeah.
That's kind of what you're looking
Yeah.
at. Just
Oh,
pillars
God.
stretching up.
Oh God, no, no goblins, please.
I mean, I didn't say goblins. I'm just trying to set the setting of
know.
this is what it
I
looks
know,
like.
but
It's time to slay some goblin.
but I kind of got voluntold to watch all of the Lord of the Rings, starting with The Hobbit.
I still don't know why you're so disappointed by this.
I don't know. I fell asleep, so.
You always.
Yeah, that's really fair. Praise the sun.
And should we try to hide behind one of the pillars?
I have no idea. But it's better than none.
Slowly,
Te-
fastly.
teleporter lady. I still haven't gotten your name.
She's not there.
Yes, she
It
is.
is.
Yeah, she is.
Oh.
That's the big issue. I'm gonna wager a guess and say the headset's not.
No. I'm just getting static on the lines.
Of course.
I mean, yeah, I guess hide by a pillar is like the best option we got.
Alrighty.
So
I mean,
slowly,
you and
but
Kay are still have W-check activated, so you know.
Yeah. And then we have a telepathic link between us, so we're good.
Well.
No, actually, you don't.
Oh.
From what I recall.
Okay, why
No.
did you not set that up when I told you to?
Anyways. So the torches get to you guys as you're hiding behind your pillars like scared little mice. And a giant bonfire roars up behind you. Like a giant fireplace in the wall.
Oh.
Now burning. And very rapidly torches start lighting up in an ever-spreading wave in front of you. Showing you the exact dimensions. Not really exact, because you can't actually see it all. Exactly how vast this room truly is. And then, in
Imagine
the
this
distance
silent
from where
wolf.
those torches originally started lighting from, you hear a thud.
Oh God.
It sounds like a footstep.
So,
Like how big of a footstep?
like a footstep big enough to make a giant thud.
From, the couple hundred yards away that you are.
So pretty big.
Yeah.
Oh God, no. This is what you were talking about.
Sometimes the rainbow tastes you.
Taste you.
Beep. This better not be a Hydra.
It is not a Hydra.
So,
Cute.
all in favor of not finding out what that is? Or is the vampire gonna go like,
Teleporter girl
"Nah."
totally just raises her hand. Just nope.
I like her. She's bubbly.
I signed up for excitement, not whatever the fuck's done that
Convenient.
way.
Not horror.
Um,
What about the vampire?
Vampire's just like, I'm of two minds here. On the one hand, I'm very interested as to what's over there. On the other hand, I can't help but notice that guard patrol we followed through isn't here.
that is.
And
Yeah,
as
I
such,
noticed it.
I am very, very worried what's actually
I'd say strategic retreat, but where can we retreat to?
You notice that there isn't a door behind you.
There is or there isn't.
Isn't.
So we're at the end of a hallway.
No, it's a giant room of vast size. It's gonna be like Lord of the Rings, not Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, where the trap door to the exit is under Snuggles.
His name is Fluffy.
Shut up. I'm stressed. I can't remember movie reference.
It's not a movie, it's a book.
It was made into a movie.
But you should know it from the book, not the movie. God.
Yes.
Listen, I only started
Wait a
reading in English about like 4 years ago, okay?
No, boys.
Did you read
What are you talking to
before
God?
that?
Oh,
That
he's talking
is-
Miss Charlotte.
I know. It's like, are you talking to God? Because that's breaking the fourth wall.
I thought you were actually talking out of Game Gear Hub.
No, dude, I read The Wheel of Time when I was like 8.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, he's breaking the fourth wall. That's all he's doing. Yeah, that's all Charlotte's
I'm
doing.
method acting, okay?
You're breaking the fourth
Alrighty
wall.
So our goal now is find the exit in this Five Nights at Freddy's horror.
And given stuff that I've read,
then. FYI, those giant footsteps are still coming towards you.
Yep, find the exit, find the exit, find
And
the
you see
exit.
this giant shadow. Only discernible because it's covering up the torches.
No, being out of there. Let's get
Angel,
moving. We need
Angel.
to find the exit
yeah,
right
let's
now.
try to find
Angel,
it. Except I
post
was
it.
trying to be sneaky.
Angel, post it. You know what I'm talking about too.
What's Angel posting? I'm curious now.
Oh, the octopus.
Yes, Angel.
we
Oh my
need the
god, I
no
have to pull up my
octopus.
phone for that.
Post it. It is relevant.
So relevant.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
I think I found it.
I got it. I got it. I got it. Whoops. Well, whoops. He's
Too
got it.
slow.
Yeah, I had already previous text. Nope, 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 don't like that. Nope, nope, nope.
Alrighty, so where are you guys trying first? Left, right, forward?
Forward is towards the big thing.
Yes.
Go big or
So
go home.
not that way.
Oh, come on, Hub, you're invisible.
No balls.
I'm gonna go to the right.
No balls.
We should go to the. We should stay as a group. So if we find the exit, we all go together.
Or you all die together in one big bundle.
Alrighty, so you guys start stealthily making your way towards the right, I suppose. It's kind of arbitrary. And you just hear this growling noise slowly, like right on the edge of that hearing, way down low. Start, resounding through the air as the footsteps continue to come in your general direction now.
Oh god, it can.
Nope.
Alrighty, now most of the room's lit at this point, even if you can't necessarily see that. So you're actually able to see what it is that's in this room with you.
Dragon.
Sometimes the rainbow tastes you.
Fuck that
It
noise.
looks like a freaking hydra.
It is a 5-headed dragon. One of each of the main
It's
colors.
pretty.
Oh my gosh! I
What is
forgot about
this, the Yu-Gi-Oh movie?
No, they only have 3-headed dragons. Gosh.
No,
Alright.
they have a 5-headed
This is
dragon.
the perfect. This is the perfect gift for this. I'm sorry.
I'm going to get off.
It's not loading as a GIF, it's just an image.
Why is it not loading as a GIF? It's a GIF.
'Cause your
Open it.
links
Open
suck.
the.
No, if you load it in the link, it loads. It just doesn't load in Discord for some reason.
Clearly, it's your links because all the other gifts are loading.
Yep.
Anyways, so that's what's headed in your guys' direction.
There we go.
Nope, not on my end. Oh, there it goes.
Like I said,
Oh,
it's the most applicable gift.
Oh, I got one.
What do
Hang
you all
on.
do? This is what you see. You hear the vampire
Kind
just
of.
go, shit. So that's where he ended up.
You know that thing?
Oh no.
By reputation?
TLDR for the uninformed.
Massively powerful person that was single-handedly holding off most of the forces of Ghostwalker for the greater part of a month and a half. Then randomly
That's a
disappeared
per-
and the force and the position fell. Based on the subtly glowing eyes, he's still bloodlusted.
Wonderful.
Lovely.
So no peace talk. Got it.
Yeah, that don't sound like it's gonna happen.
I have some new victims.
Okay, why don't you start setting up equipment?
So escaping this room.
Escape in this room. Yes.
This room is powerful enough to hold that.
Yes.
At the same time, we did get in here, which
did
means
get
there
in
has
here.
to be some way out through magical teleportation.
Maybe.
Fuck.
Or it could be, an execution room for intruders. I don't know.
Whoa!
It's not an execution room for intruders.
It's just mostly an execution room for intruders.
It's mainly the first line of defense for intruders.
I don't want to see what the second line is.
Sure.
Not a fan.
It's a
Oh,
great
God.
line.
No, I don't want to see it anymore. If this is the first line of defense, the second line is just going to be a line in the fourth dimension or something that just defies all physics and just cuts you in half because.
No. It's an animal.
Oh God.
It's my favorite animal.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I'm not trying to remember what his favorite animal was.
Cat.
Okay, so,
Correct.
so when I say animal, I mean that in a very loose term.
I know that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go now.
Try to, run and live. I can live with that.
I can live with that. You're right. That's kind of the point of
Sorry,
it.
I was watching Ruby today.
That's a plan you can get behind. Alrighty. So you guys are just gonna keep running to the right?
Yeah, like try to get around, look for any sign of an exit.
Alrighty then. Hold
You're
up.
fine, I can
I need to roll some dice real fast.
Oh God.
Oh. Maybe watch for an attack from the giant
Yeah.
Dargan.
Holy
Aw,
shit.
that's a lot of ones. I don't think it matters. I mean, it saw the teleporter. So it knows at least the teleporter's headed in this direction. So it starts chasing you guys. Moving vastly faster than you are.
Yeah, his footsteps make the
All
fucking
right,
ground
I think
shake.
it's time to take some bigger leaps. Teleporter lady, please take my friend as well.
She's like, aye, mon capitan.
One copy. What?
Aye, Capitan.
Sorry, Kay.
Oh
She's
my
too stressed
lord.
by this. She can't do it.
At least it's not his botch.
At least it's not
This last
botched. This is
time.
true.
This
So you
last
guys are
time
Yeah,
still
I
if
was
she-
moving.
being pellets.
Come on, go.
Oh, I'm still waiting for a teleport check from you.
Go.
Thank you. Alright, yep, you're successfully teleporting away. the teleporter just kind of turns and shoves Kay behind her and says, "You know what? Fuck it, he's following me. Get out of here."
I really wish I could teleport two people right now. Holy crap.
And then, hold up, I've got to do some rolls here.
I'm getting
Alright, there's one.
God.
Alrighty, let's see. How many successes do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 successes. So you see, Kay, are you turning around to watch?
Kind of glancing
Run
over
to
as I run.
behind.
So you see her pull out her rifle,
And I'm like looking back to see what's going on back there.
and it starts sparking. Like, she's holding it up to aim. And, actually, wait, I have a perfect picture for this if I can find it real fast.
I swear if it's a Makoto gift.
It's not Makoto. She has a rifle. Makoto doesn't use rifles.
Oh God. Wolf, why must you do this to me? First the lollies, and now this.
I'm more of a lolly than she is.
I meant from an anime game.
I mean, I'm still more of a lolly than she is, though, so it's fine.
I don't think it was in
That was a dragon too.
Dragons have a high tendency of killing lollies, apparently.
I mean, you know, sacrifice the virgin, sacrifice the lolly. What's the difference?
Lollies aren't necessarily virgins.
Good point.
You didn't need to go there.
I mean, you were asking what the difference was.
All hail the prostitute lollies. I am very stressed right now.
Me too. And I can't feel
Oh,
my
Mercy looks so dead inside.
Okay, I lied. I can't find the picture easily. But anyway, she's just lightning sparking off of her onto the pillars around her, shattering the pillars. Like, she's clearly charging up something big.
Oh no, it's fucking like to the start. Just
And then she pulls the trigger, and you just see this beam of light shoot out. And one of the heads is vaporized.
and
And after
I was
blinking away the bright actinic flash, you just see her pistols and her rifle sitting on the ground, smoking slightly. On the other hand, one of its heads is now gone. You see a smoking stump where its head used to be connected to its body. It is roaring in pain. It is very, very irritated.
Two
she
heads
either
go in its
she
place.
either literally put every fiber of her being into that, or she teleported away pretty quickly after it. She
Oh, no. She had to stay there to aim it and, try and hold it all inside of the gun before shooting it.
so she literally just vaporized herself. to
She
do that.
vaporized herself doing that.
Oh,
We never got her name.
I've respected.
I'm sure her team members knew her name, and it is now our duty to tell them of her.
That's assuming you find the door.
That's the way we find the door. So
I would say if we were not in such a panic, we should bring back her weapons, but we're kind of in a panic.
and you know the kind of preventability use, which is kind of vital to our survival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you even?
Would be hilarious if the dragon stepped on it, tried to use an ability, and it just shot the gun off again, exploding under him.
I mean,
did it there?
at this point, the gun would likely just explode.
Yeah, probably.
Because they only can hold so much energy, and this human was just able to overcharge it.
Anyways, finding a door.
Anyways, yeah, so the first off, the dragon's kind of raging right now. It just had one of its heads vaporized,
That was adorable.
so it's kind of flailing around, shooting out random breath attacks everywhere.
Okay, no, I'm not having that. Gotta
Actually,
be
let me
careful
check
not to
my
be hit by random breath.
let me check my image real fast so I can check which head it is that died because that's important. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's not shooting out frost breath. That's good to know.
Oh god.
We got rid of its frost head.
Well, can't get Frosty in here, so.
Stay frosty, y'all.
So
Bear,
specifically,
shut
specifically, it's shooting bursts of flame, giant
lightning?
blasts of lightning, this
There's some, I
weird
think it's acid.
green gas, and this weird black
Acidic
mist.
gas. Acidic
What was the
gas
last
and
one?
fuck.
Black
what's-
mist.
Oh no.
Just giant bursts of this everywhere. Give me a Dex and Dodge check. Diff 8.
Oh god.
Oh lord.
No!
Okay,
Why?
can you roll me a D4, please?
Hey, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
No,
successes.
You got one success.
Diff 8.
No, because
No,
I
you
have
have
a
one success.
modifier on my deck.
So does K.
What?
You have one success.
Wait, how does? Wait, even with my dex modifier?
Yes, that is after Dex modifiers, Diff 8.
Oh.
When
K,
did I-
give me a stamp check.
When did I get a mod?
Don't you have Dex modifiers?
What? I need a stamp check?
Yeah, stamp check.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
Oh, very much no.
I mean, it doesn't matter because Hub can't see this happening. So, because you don't have enough
Okay.
perception to detect her.
Okay, I'm very sorry, but
I'm literally okay now. Nope, it needs to stop. Needs to stop. I'm just literally spinning. I feel like I'm spinning.
I am not looking forward to telling Nymph about.
Oh yeah, I'm already thinking of ways to beat you up.
If you want to beat something up, try to go beat up the dragon. I'm sure
Alrighty.
it'll enjoy that.
So, Hub, give me another one. As you frantically dodge these.
Oh,
Wait, that's your dex
you're
dodge.
talking about. Okay, no. I thought you were talking about.
No, Dex and dodge.
I'm not. Okay. Oh no. Danger sense? Question mark. Okay. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, well. Alright, well, Hub, you didn't botch, so you go out last. You hear a scream of pain come from off to your right, and you see the vampire get enveloped in a giant ball of flame and burn.
Is this destroying the pillars?
Oh yeah, totally.
Got it, so I can't use them as coverage. Alright, so at this point.
No, you already got hit. Hub, give me a stamp check.
I've
Got it.
What?
So at this point, I'm sorry, but I think. Oh.
You're enveloped by the black mist, and that happens.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi just crashed.
That's fine. You just missed the crashing and burning of the scout party. In some
What?
cases, literal burning.
Is Kay dead?
So the rest of you that didn't go in, it's been about an hour and a half now, 2 hours. You haven't heard anything back. Angel Balloon, both of you roll me a d40.
40?
40.
Wait, everything.
A singular d40.
Oh.
Okay, not bad. Alright, you guys in the meantime have freed 43 various beings. of their inhibitors. We'll go 6 Dargans. 37 for those 3, and then 12 each of vampires, werewolves, and espers. Yeah, that works. Ferret, John, you guys have returned from your little field trip to the submarine for your radios, and it's been about 2 hours.
Yay.
Okay, you know what my answer to that question is going to be? You should know
Yeah.
darn well what the answer to that question is.
That one.
That one. So, you guys, it's been 2 hours since your scouting party went in. You've received nothing back from them.
That ain't good. Oh, shit.
No, it isn't.
The fuck do we do now? Fuck.
I'm just gonna pat Sam on the shoulder and just very, very quietly ask him, what about Layla?
I ain't got a fucking clue. Oh, fucking Christ.
Layla currently is just looking very impatient.
Impatient?
Yeah, let's go with impatient.
I don't like this. I really don't fucking like this shit.
Should we try and get people moving towards the exit?
I don't know. To be perfectly honest, I have no fucking idea. We need more heads on this. We need recommendations. We need to figure out what the fuck we can do. Because if they ain't back yet, I'm just gonna like look at Layla and just keep my mouth shut. After that, it's like because where my head's at is not a good spot.
Yeah, neither's mine.
And is suddenly now impatient and worried.
Let's just maybe talk like the council members still hanging out.
There's no way into it except for that door. That door is the only way we're getting in. How many people did y'all get?
42.
40 something.
42.
That's 43.
Well, I wanted to go 6 and 3 sets of 12, so, you know, that's 42, not 43.
I didn't think it would. I thought by now they'd get back. So worst comes to worst, whatever's got them held up, it ain't good. We gotta find out what's behind that fucking door. Wait a minute.
I mean, we know our team at this point, stealth is never a good option.
Right. So one way, maybe. Hey, Lele,
Yeah.
that when we came in here before, some shit was happening with that, right? Through the airlock, right?
Mm, not really. There's a door.
I'm saying there was some shit
then-
going on with the. Was there anything different? Because
Define
what was different when you went in?
the pressure changed. I guess.
That was one door to get in. Anybody think that door might do something? Maybe do something like that.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't either. Best option, best thing I can think of to do is probably wait for another patrol to come through and nab them when they go through town, go through this town center. Take them off guard.
Do you want to attack patrol?
Well, probably not now. We need more people to make sure that they're completely overrun. So no matter what happens, somebody be able to get them.
But you want to more or less just attack the patrol.
I mean, if they're coming out here, that means they're out in the open. They think everyone here can't do shit. When we've unlocked enough people here to.
Didn't they have guns though?
We did too.
Mm-hmm. We got shit too. Or those fucking pipes.
I'm not using those again. Not around humans. And then I just shudder.
All right. Point is, we got a bunch of people that can do shit now, and we got enough of them. If they got guns, we can do something to them. We can either keep them from using them, or straight up just overpower them. Somebody might get hurt, but shit, it's the best option. It's the next best thing we can do till we figure out what the fuck happened.
It's something.
Yeah, I know. But until we find out what that is, we gotta know what's by that door. And the fact that they ain't coming back makes me not want to go rushing in that shit again.
I mean, if I had a choice, I'd go after. Oh, no. It's not.
Is anybody else from the other groups with us?
I mean, yeah, they're all just kind of mingling about.
Anybody have any ideas? Any suggestions? Any ideas of what we should try to do next?
What did you say, Layla?
I'm just gonna break down crying. You guys just watch me just break. Like, not just plain out just start sobbing, but like I'm just gonna start slowly just crying.
So basically,
If
what
that makes
Charlotte
sense.
did not that
Here
long.
comes another one. Can I roll empathy?
Go for it.
Literally, what
Perception
Charlotte
and
did not that long ago.
I swear, if I like get both, like how many tens did I get that time, Hub?
Balloon,
Like-
you're like the party mom.
Oh no, this is okay. I thought okay. Just empathy and what?
Perception.
All right then. God.
Mm.
Oh, he's watching another. All right then. You. Why are you guys always crying? I'll start. Oh,
Trust me, Balloon, it's worse than you think.
oh, the padding just. Why? It's like how can I don't know. Just start patting and like why? Every
Right.
Willow's
time.
gone. I can't
She'll
I can't
be
feel her
back.
anymore. No, I can't feel her anymore.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Do I want to be an ass and make a clone?
Oh my god, Balloon.
Balloon, this is how you die.
This is how you die.
That's how we die. Not by
Give her
giant
motivation.
dragons, but by party. Like, look at this picture of your sister. You gotta fight for her. Remain strong.
Yes. What will she tell you to do? So we're in front of the spot that you guys went in, or
No,
okay?
we're back at base. Or
Yeah,
we're-
I had to get like orange shoes, so I missed a small bit.
yeah. Yeah.
We're up in.
Shit. So everybody heard that, right? Basic. We heard John say that, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like fucking palm my face and just be like, well, fuck.
Oh boy.
Do we want to check out the spot where they went?
All right. You know what?
But we
Fuck
need
it.
someone with sense or something like that. Someone that could detect.
All right. Fuck this.
Clairvoyance, maybe.
Fuck this. We need to grab somebody on that next patrol that comes through. Fuck this. I don't like that. I don't like this shit. I'm not gonna sit there and go to another fucking trap. That's the best option we got at the moment. I say keep unlocking more people. Just wait until we can build up enough, or at least have enough of people to go ahead and start.
Put boots on the ground.
I'm gonna go outside. I'm actually gonna go.
I think we need to okay watch another.
I'm down to watch another.
Another one.
Haha. Especially that it comes up in AMQ, so.
So you're gonna
the ending.
ambush a patrol ferret?
That's the plan, but I want to get
Yeah.
at least. I want to get. Before I do, and I am. Before I'm not.
Free as many more people as we can before that patrol shows
Well,
up.
more or
What,
less
mm,
I'm gonna go ahead and get some more people, or ask, let the other group know that that's the plan. Unless if they got any objections, speak up.
do we know the amount of people, guards come in every patrol?
The last one had 10.
Mm.
They confirmed that it's always 10.
Okay, so do the other groups have anything?
Say
I'm
that again.
waiting to.
What'd you say, Wolf?
What did you ask?
I said, do the other groups, do the other teams have any disagreements with that plan?
No, I mean, maybe we can get some information about what's inside.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna. I'm gonna go. Who got released the most as far as like the mythical the creatures and everything? Like how many of the people we released? How many of them are what race?
You have 12 vampires, 12 espers, and 12 werewolves, and 6 dragons.
And 6 dragons.
All right. I'm gonna try to, as polite as my stressed state of mind allows me, see if that council is still in, or the leaders are still in the same room.
Okay.
Is anybody from my group coming with me?
I'm coming with.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
I'm
coming
more
with
worried
it.
of there being a snitch.
I'm coming with, and trying to like keep my cues quiet.
I'm trying not to look at. I'm literally trying my damn hardest not to look at right now. Are the council there, or the 8 seats still there?
Say that again. Sorry.
Are the council the members of the 8 seats still there?
Yeah, they're the ones kind of facilitating all the unlocking of inhibitors.
Okay. Do I need to be formal with anybody prior to or can I just walk on in?
Go for it.
I guess we're all just gonna head in. Knocking or letting them know we're coming in.
Okay.
Yeah. So that scout party that went in there, doesn't seem like it went well. So I said I'm gonna go ahead and say next batch of the next patrol that comes through, we're gonna just try to jump them, get the drop on them, get some information out, try to figure out what's through that door and how to get through it. And I was gonna see if those we released would be willing to cooperate in that.
Everyone just kind of nods. Seems like a good idea.
All right then. Do you know where the patrol usually starts at, or is it randomized?
The door.
Well, yeah.
They come out the door, and they make a circular loop through the city and head back to the door.
All right. What's the most populated spot? As in, where is like the most populated spot where it wouldn't be weird to see a lot of people all grouped together?
Over towards the marketplace.
Did I go through the market?
Yes.
All right then. I'm gonna say if you would, get most of those people, most of those who we released, to take spots in the market. When the patrol comes through, that's when we're gonna jump them. And and if nothing else, I'd say keep 3 alive if we can help it. If we can't use them all, if we can use them all, we can. But if we can't, if it comes down to it, when we need to kill a few, then then we need to, but at least keep 3 alive.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right, then. Next patrol that comes through, we're gonna jump them there. Probably wait. What time is it right now?
You think it's going to be about 15 minutes till the next patrol?
Can you grab? Can you get can you get all those people moved over there in that time?
Oh, probably.
I don't know. I'm gonna spare it. I'm gonna say actually, let's not do it this time. That'd be too rushed. We need people to be. We need guarantees that everyone's gonna be there. So it's not gonna be this. It's not gonna be on this one. We're gonna wait till the next one when everybody's properly, everything's ready. Might have to wait a bit, but we can at least prepare in that time. So maybe get a few more, maybe even get a few more extra after once the patrol goes through, so we have greater numbers.
They're just like, whatever you think's best.
I think that's the best option we got at the moment. Have it, Ollie. Oh, Ollie, can y'all keep releasing people?
Yeah.
Once the patrol comes through, start releasing more people. See how many you can get, as many of them as you can. Not during, but not during though. We don't wanna stir up some shit.
Yeah. You got it.
All right then. I'm gonna let the other teams know too, because they're gonna be in on this shit too. Once everyone's up to speed, we're just gonna have to wait it out through one more patrol route. Then we're gonna act, and we're gonna catch these motherfuckers and find out what's through that door. And if it's some booby trap shit, we're gonna find a way to get past it. If everyone's in the game, let's do this.
Okie dokie.
Oh! Okay, Hub, I'm sorry. If I didn't think, I should have thought this. I should have done that. We should have done that first.
Hold up. I made a meme just for this instance.
What?
Wait, what did I miss? That they actually died? They're just gone.
Just for you guys.
God damn it.
Anyways, what are you apologizing about, Barrett?
That whole scout party thing was my suggestion. So sorry.
Oh, it was gonna happen either way, so.
Good suggestion.
What was up? I didn't hear you, John.
I can. But I just. But I think it was a good.
So what's going on?
There are 3 more people. Angel, Leo, give me D40s.
No.
Okay.
Sad. No,
Okay then.
okay.
Hey, you free another 42 people.
Thank you, Angel.
So at this point, you have 84 supernatural people underneath your wing. 24 werewolves, vampires, and aspers, and 12 darkens.
Wait a second, Balloon. But isn't slavery not really that bad of a thing if the master is nice? Like, honest? Because I'm pretty sure there exists plantation owners that actually treated their
Yeah.
slaves humanely.
Here's
Like,
the whole thread he did about it. There's 2, 4, 6, 8.
dear lord.
It's sad.
All right, I'm going into our anime. This is gonna.
Okay, he's enjoying another nice.
Anyhow,
Okay.
so a couple more hours have passed. You guys have recruited more people to your cause. And you guys are planning an ambush in the market, correct?
Yep.
Alrighty then.
I volunteer.
I'm still saying I'm scared that there's gonna be a snitch. There's always a snitch in these.
Even Rod.
Damn it!
Balloon. What if?
Balloon.
What?
No, because I need a
Stop
fucking.
giving him ideas.
I mean, there wasn't going to be.
No, it's
Balloon.
I'm too paranoid.
Then keep it to yourself.
No.
Okay, there isn't a snitch.
Okay. So I had a plan if there was.
So, speaking of this market, it's one of those like open airs, lots of stalls everywhere. So how are you guys setting up this ambush?
Get
How
them
many
on both
stalls on each
sides.
How many stalls are there?
Couple dozen. It's a pretty big market.
All right, so. All right, so I think the ambush and everyone can help me out on planning this. So, as far as ambush goes, we got, I would say, keep a few, since we have at least like 84-ish people. You got enough, I'd say, have some people, some of them keeping tabs on. Not everyone's gonna be in there. It's gonna be a good like half of that, I'd say. And most of them are just acting like normal when the patrol comes through. And but there's going to be some, I'd say if are there any stalls or any buildings leading that are on either side of the, I guess,
Yes.
entryway? Okay, yes.
Like this big
So,
kind of like walled off section that's like the market area.
okay. So there's an entrance and an exit. And then besides that, it's the docks, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you would have the 40, like the half that are in the market are acting as normal. Then you have maybe 10 of the other half guarding each side of the or each the entryway and the exit path, so they can't. So if they try to make a run for it, they won't make it. And you have people on the other side of that wall who are, I guess, on reserve, not really not really participating, but I'm guessing will be able to come in if things get truly dicey. So when they go through the stalls, we have to have, I'd say, a signal or a code word or something that is commonly heard enough that won't rise suspicion.
Is it
What?
No.
is it
You're-
fresh?
Mm. Hmm. That's a good. I like that. It's a good question. One. That way, yeah, that'll work if it's fresh because it's by. This is a market by right by the docks. So that won't raise suspicion. Our group, or our groups, will. We're strangers. We'll stick out. So. Not gonna say we're gonna hang back, but we're gonna be. Hmm. And there is a lot of us.
It might
Ha-
best read.
What?
It might be best if we don't.
Might
and hide
be.
it.
If vampires can, if vampires use illusions and mind, mental abilities, right?
Some of them are good at it, yeah.
The ones that are good at it, I'd say try to, try to influence influence the ones, however many of them, to, if they can influence them in any way to make it less of a hassle for the apprehension process and have well werewolves are probably the ones that are mostly by the docks anyway. They're might. They're just pure might. So, what magical? What sort of abilities do werewolves have besides? Or are they just purely physical, or what?
Mostly physical. Some of them have slightly more esoteric abilities that stray into the realm of magic without actually being magic.
They're durable, but are they durable?
Yes.
Okay, so they're going to be the ones primarily doing the fighting. So, vampires, I'd say, are the ones that are be trying. Will initially be the ones to try to influence the group if they can. If that doesn't work out, you have werewolves. You have the werewolves who can start the attack and pounce on them real quick, if they as quickly as they can. How big are these rifles, or how well armed are they?
Let me find a picture that I like.
Awesome.
That most of them had a pistol, knives.
All right, so the heavily armed ones are going to be the ones that the vampires will try to influence or try to influence. The werewolves will try to will take out the lesser the ones lesser armed ones as quickly as they can. Try to dispatch them. What else was? Who else do we got besides werewolves and vampires?
Some espers, some darkins.
Mm. We want to actually get the mix in, but I think one thing that's also really important, balloon.
Mhm.
How many people can you get in your shadow, or how many people's shadows can you influence at once?
Mm, wasn't it 4? Right? I think 4 I've gotten. I no. Trying to remember what's the max I've done. I remember. I feel like
You
it
can do
was
5 people.
5. All right.
All right, so I'm guessing that's at a higher diff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was gonna say try to shadow bind them, but I probably wouldn't. That probably too much of a stretch. Balloon, I do think you need to. You should be there, but I'd say only because.
I could also help with the illusion magic if needed.
That or pretty much try either that or try to. Ooh, actually,
Blind them.
can you alter appearances with light?
Yep.
Can you make? Can a few of these? How many how many of these werewolves can you make appear like their base form?
I think it was. I think I did all of them in the warehouse, right? Well, all of us, clones of all of us. But it was a high diff. It was 4 or 5.
All right. Well, if one's transformed, if at least one werewolf is transformed, then that gives them a great boost because then they don't. It's not going to take them very long, or it'll. That person will be pretty much a big target, but it gives room for the rest to transform safely without without being target fired. So that person's going to be hit hard. So we got to go and we got to do this quick and fast. So and in the pop up in like a split second, we got to drop on these motherfuckers.
Get the word back out to the base.
I couldn't hear that too well. Your connection was breaking up.
And make sure that they don't get the word base.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this quick and fast. So before the party gets here, see Wolf or Balloon, see if you can alter one person's appearance or one of these werewolves' appearances to be. We gotta volunteer. See if someone will volunteer to do it first. Don't just make. We're not just gonna pick someone to do it.
I feel like if I say who's the strongest werewolf here, they're all gonna be like, no, I am, and just gonna start.
Yeah, we'll see if you can move on. If you can get more than one person, if you can get more than one werewolf under that thing before the thing starts, then that'll be better. But we'll try our luck with one.
Yeah, probably the biggest one, just to test out how well I could go into detail.
Alright, so you want one of the werewolves to transform, or are you going to try and disguise him?
Yeah, it's...
Okay.
Do I want to use my willpower thing right now?
I mean, you succeeded. You made it more than normal.
How well is it?
I mean, it's pretty much a flawless.
Alright.
I was gonna do 5. I will need what, like 3 10s? Oh, there it goes.
Well, but again, Balloon, if you see an opportunity to grab it, if you can't stay out of sight, try to try to catch a few of the shadows.
Yeah. Some people that might try to run away, just in case.
I'm keeping the combat team. I want to say get the combat team on the. It's 6 people on the combat team, right?
Yes, and one of them is gone.
Okay, so 5. So two on the left side, the 2 on the entrance side. They're coming into the market spot, and 3 on the other side. Layla will be on theirs on the combat on the make up the missing person on the entranceway. If she's fine with that.
I just
All right, then.
Alrighty.
I remember when they get right into the center market where they're most clustered in, that's when someone's gonna ask, is this fresh? If they say no, if they say yes, that means they're right behind you. If it's not, if they say no, then sure, guys. Well, no, probably not. But just it's best we got.
Alrighty. Because this would be a lot of me rolling for combat of characters you guys aren't. How to do this? Angel, you're gonna shut down communications, right?
Yep.
Can you roll it?
Okay, what am I rolling again?
Or are you doing it via... How are you going to do it?
Using the digital arts.
Just hack into their things and shut them down?
Yep.
Okay, so that would be intelligence plus digital arts.
I'd say wait till they get right in. Oh.
Okay. Balloon. You're gonna try and take over a bunch of shadows. Roll it. Alrighty. Farrah, what were you gonna be doing in this plan?
That's what that was actually the part I wasn't sure about. I guess I'll just be the guy that asks the question if it's fresh or not.
Got it.
Wait,
John, what was
do
your
you have
role in this
sensor?
plan?
No, right?
Yeah, I got sensor, but
I'm part of the combat.
Alrighty.
Just wanted to make sure.
Of the 10 people, how many others arrived? Alright, you successfully captured all 10 of them. That's impressive.
that worked out a lot better than I thought.
There you go. You captured 10 people. I don't want to run it. I don't want to run what looks like a 22-person combat scene. And 18 of those are NPCs.
God.
All right, so
like that would just be a bunch of me just kind of sitting here rolling dice, and no one wants that.
All 10 of them got captured.
Congratulations.
Cool. But we don't have much time before they realize that the patrol's not there coming back, so we gotta hustle. All right, so how do we want to do this? Do we want to take you to the dragon, or do we want to take you to somebody else? Choices. How do we want to do that?
I mean, you have 10 of them.
I mean, you have one very emotionally unstable twin.
All right.
A twin.
Okay.
Don't make me try to capture you too. Please.
Oh no, I might actually just hand one over to Layla just so she can have fun.
Put it like in a stick.
Not even
make him into a lollipop.
Just straight up be like, okay, Layla, Layla, have fun. If you can get information out of him, go for it, but have fun. you'll consider it an apology.
Alright, John, you're being given one to interrogate. Or just torture. You don't actually have to ask questions if you don't want.
Wait,
Alright,
I made
what
my
are you doing?
character out of interrogation as well.
Oh yeah, you get one too, but I'm taking I'm like 2 of them. I'm taking to not gonna bring him into the chamber, but I am going to leave him to who do I want to give it to?
Wait, I have a list for this.
Oh God.
She does too. I remember this shit.
What list?
What list is this, John?
The interrogation list. The torture list.
I
You done fucked, boy. Kind
I
of
didn't
list.
get that list.
No, you did. It's the
Alright.
taunt list.
Oh. Okay. Let me bring it up.
So,
Hey, are you
alright,
sure you want to read that list?
It's
I'm going to also give there's 4 races. There's like 4 races, right?
Yeah.
Or okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally go and pretty much offer each of the 10 to one of them and to ask them to interrogate them how they see fit to get
Okay.
answers if need be. See what and just try varying results. And how many that leaves us with 5, right?
Well, you gave one to John.
Yeah, I gave
You're
one.
already
to
counting
Matt.
that one. You're already counting that one. Never mind. Yes, you have 5.
Okay, so the other 5. What to do with you 5? Let's see.
Shark.
How we want to? Huh?
What?
I didn't hear you.
I didn't say anything.
Sure.
What to do with all of you? Who is going first on terms of interrogation?
I mean, they're all going at the same time.
Okay, so Balloon, does Olivia actually say anything about being interrogation or good at interrogation?
Yes. Well, dice rolls are intimidation and. Oh God, that. Okay, please let me go first, because
Yeah,
it
go ahead.
take territorial.
I'm asking you. I'm like
Alright,
again,
then.
you're starting the. You're welcome, John.
I don't have that list on.
3 people.
We have 10 people to now ruin, whose lives we can now ruin. Angel, what do you want to do? Do you want to go back into releasing more people because we can't really or actually no, we can pass this on to like the one of the other groups. We can pass that early on to them.
Oh, so they could help out releasing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I've
Unless
had
you-
pretty good luck with releasing people, so
Do you want to keep doing that, or do you want to leave the?
yeah, I
leave the
think I'll
interrogation?
stick with that.
All right, I'm gonna stick with Olivia here, and
What do we want to know?
I will be basically playing Truth Seeker here. So anybody
Alrighty.
who lies.
Yes. So. Patrol
Give
station.
me a
right?
list of
Click
questions you want
1d40.
answered from most to least important.
Go ahead, Balloon.
And yes, Angel, roll me a 1d40.
Nice. That's
Alright, you've successfully freed up to 13 people. You're at 97.
To be fair, most of them are out of the most of the people that weren't under influence are no longer in the market. So that's the argument I got.
So, least most important. Or most to
Yeah.
least important questions you want answered. Gimme.
I'm typing.
Hey, Balloon, send it to me too, so I know.
All right then.
Yeah, just so I know what you got, so I can add to it if need be. I'm surprised this worked as well as it did.
Did not expect my shot to be that good.
Why? Because you just overloaded Wolf with number of people involved.
It's mostly laziness on my part.
On the other hand, you can now count it as a feat for your character.
Yes.
That's in bad taste. I can't say. I won't say it. That's in bad taste. I won't. Hmm.
Probably
So far,
gonna
we're
call
good.
session after this while I give you guys your answers. And so I can tell Kay and Help what actually happened to them. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
I was never told them.
Oh, it's too late. I already deleted Char's character sheet.
Don't worry, I have a copy.
I'm done.
You can never escape your
He,
fate.
he printed it up and burned it.
No. I printed it up and put it into a strange black small.
He faxed it to himself and burned it.
I mean, that's what black dragons breathe. Black mist, that's poisonous.
Furious typing. My favorite.
Lots of furious typing. I love it.
Hmm.
Poor Anna, she got vaporized. This is
Wait, that was Anna?
Yes, that was Anna.
Why do you do this to me, Wolf?
Like,
Oh, well,
Who did
my
you
Wally's name. Well, I was thinking my Nolly from Anime Game's name was Anna.
Oh, was it really?
Yes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Please.
I didn't even know that.
Yes.
Was it really?
Yes.
No way.
Let's see if I can find it again. Oh, that's name sheet. Not what I need.
Hmm.
I just want a competitive game of Overwatch while listening to session. Feels good.
I
That's
installed
all
League.
I can do.
Feels very good.
At the very least, I gave Layla a nice little gift.
Yeah, congrats, Layla's growth.
That's what I wanted to do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was Anna Wolf. Why do you do this to me?
The
That'll be
poor
all
stone
fair,
dog.
or
That is
any
hilarious.
More.
I'm trying to think.
Mm-mm.
Trying to
I'm
be.
trying to.
Trying to word this right.